Meghan strategizes to drive Harry towards financial ruin. It is justifiable to subject two individuals consumed with narcissism to immersion in scorching oil. Greetings, esteemed viewers, and a heartfelt reception to the esteemed Princess Diana News YouTube channel. Like many others, I initially perceived Harry as a foolish individual who was easily influenced by a manipulative and irrational woman. At this stage, it is commonly asserted that Harry holds an equal level of culpability as Meghan does. Isn't it evident how perfectly aligned they are in their thinking and approach? I have absolute certainty that Meghan is a master of manipulation, although the term scheming suggests an additional level of careful consideration and strategizing. However, Meghan, like many narcissists, lacks the ability to think ahead or make effective plans. Narcissists typically lack conscious awareness of their own behavior and traits. Their unconscious thought processes innately drive them to consistently pursue their needs. With the exception of their sleep time, of course. They possess a desire for dominance. They must exercise authority over their surroundings, including all the individuals present in their surroundings. They engage in these actions in order to obtain fuel, improve their appearance, and obtain personal benefits. However, usually they only do the majority of these tasks when necessary. It's merely a response that evolves with each passing hour. And they are essentially in a constant state of autopilot. Consequently, there exists a multitude of conflicting actions and a notable level of hypocrisy. The issue with narcissists lies in their lack of comprehension regarding the calculation of collateral consequences, among various other problems they possess. They often face consequences in their everyday activities. A clever strategist understands the importance of safeguarding oneself. Meghan will make an effort to persuade you that it wasn't her behind. It is the media's attempt to negatively portray her buttocks. Catherine possesses a large derriere. Perhaps she will suggest that only individuals who hold sexist beliefs will fixate on women's buttocks. Currently, she is advocating for the provision of complementary spouses to homeless Eskimos. I believe you understand the concept. Meghan is driven by her inner motivation to acquire as much wealth, prestige, adoration, and influence as she can possibly attain. This is due to her unwavering belief in her exceptional nature and entitlement to anything she desires. If someone dares to question her, they either face complete disregard or even potential aggression. Initially, Meghan desired all that Harry possessed. However, her rise to stardom was hindered by both a hierarchical system and their subordinates. Meghan cannot simply overlook or evade the royal family, nor can she criticize or harm them since she remains part of that very same family. Therefore, she made the wise choice of retreating and gaining a sense of control within her own thoughts instead. Engage in competition remotely, launch remote attacks, and promote a narrative of being a victim to anyone who would lend an ear. That is far from being cunning or scheming. For a narcissist, it is equivalent to their very existence. I don't think Harry is truly a narcissist. However, he does possess certain characteristics. At present, his empathy only reaches Meghan and the children. In contrast, Meghan lacks even a trace of empathy towards others, establishing her as a true narcissist. Meghan lacks the ability to experience sympathy or understanding for others. However, in the event of a mass shooting in the presence of a camera crew, she is capable of convincingly pretending. One common characteristic Meghan and Harry possess is a sense of entitlement. They firmly believe in their entitlement, and Meghan always gets what she desires. Harry will make every effort to ensure successful delivery. It is not a concern if he requires assistance from Meghan. In my opinion, Harry's book stands as their biggest mistake as it has subjected him to both mockery and scorn. This will significantly reduce their attractiveness to sponsors. Netflix's excessive focus on their captivating love stories, self-pity, manipulation, and lack of fresh content has caused people to view them with a significantly higher level of scrutiny. Archetypes received ample criticism for utilizing a platform to settle personal disputes and subtly cast shadows amidst her actions. And she repeated the same action with the edited interview. And naturally, Oprah caused a clear split among individuals. Meghan and Harry gained a substantial fan base as people were persuaded by their allegation of racism within the royal family. Naturally, they are not the issue. However, I happen to forget that they never mentioned it. The entire narrative was fabricated by the media. Goodness gracious, despite having ample time, they chose not to rectify the narrative in question for more than 2 years. Harry continues to complain about how his family failed to rectify false narratives surrounding him and Meghan. He alleges that while he was used for public relations by Camilla, he placed his entire family in danger to enhance Meghan's reputation. Their hypocrisy is somewhat ironic in itself. This is due to their utilization of another technique that narcissists are well acquainted with. They possess exceptional skill in dividing and organizing various aspects effectively. Both of them lack the ability to perceive different nuances or variations. You're either in favor of them or you're opposed to them. They possess certain viewpoints and are unwilling to accept any opposing opinions. Reconciliation can only be achieved if the royal family willingly surrenders. Obviously, they must achieve victory and demonstrate their success to others. Although they have room to make mistakes, it is highly unlikely for them to be incorrect unless they willingly acknowledge their flaw in an effort to show remorse and relatability. If you're unable to justify the unjustifiable, one strategy is to divert attention, and neutralize the issue. One plausible rephrasing could be, Harry's tendency to let his emotions dominate could be attributed to his lack of intelligence. He attributes his jealousy to someone else, assuming that they are the cause of it. Therefore, his emotional reaction is the consequence of a deliberate act. When individuals are sharing their truth, it should encapsulate their personal response to an event they experienced. The focus is not on assigning blame or speculating about others' motives or intentions. To illustrate, imagine someone proudly displaying a luxurious timepiece they purchased with a bonus from their job, which evokes a tinge of envy within you due to having a modestly priced watch and a less rewarding salary. In this scenario, it is truthfully acknowledged that you experienced jealousy. It is possible that the person wearing the watch was either intentionally trying to upset you or simply expressing pride and excitement for their new purchase and success. Alternatively, it's possible that they are displaying their wealth without considering the feelings of those who are less fortunate. However, attributing the intention of making me envious solely to the act of showing me the watch is an accusation rather than an accurate reflection of reality. Harry engages in this behavior frequently due to his childish and petulant nature. And Meghan skillfully employs this maneuver by delicately hinting that the other individual should exercise greater mindfulness regarding their tendency to boast. The combination of Harry's emotional reasoning and his sense of entitlement poses a significant risk. This snowflake concept arises from the belief that they have the right to avoid feeling upset. Meghan managed to persuade Harry to willingly accompany her as they embarked on an adventurous drive off the cliff. In my opinion, their potential as a desirable brand to invest in has come to an end. Possibly, certain thoughts remain unexpressed as they are no longer sought after by anyone's attention. It is likely that Meghan will soon separate herself from him and use the tale of their shared escape from their dysfunctional family as her own way out from a toxic marriage. There will be another significant occasion of self-pity, increased victim mindset, and intensified hostilities. Additionally, I am unable to recall her name. However, there was an English journalist who provided narrative accounts of Prince William and Harry's lives. She discussed the competition between the two siblings and primarily attributed it to Harry's actions. She mentioned how Harry would secretly enter their mother's room and lovingly embrace her in the mornings, while Harry expressed his desire to have Diana exclusively for himself multiple times. He unquestionably possessed a strong bond with his mother. Despite being aware that Prince William's journey would be more disciplined than Harry's, she chose to let this behavior persist. The key point to note is that Harry's behavior has likely been consistent in some capacity. Throughout his life, he has continuously harbored and clung to feelings of anger, resentment, and jealousy. And now he has Meghan Markle, the self-obsessed individual, in his life, mimicking his deceased mother. Therefore, it is not surprising that Harry has been released. I am uncertain about the ultimate outcome of this chaos, but it is crucial for Harry to have someone who can provide him with proper care, particularly at this moment. He must distance himself from Meghan. Positioned to acknowledge and take responsibility for his past actions and apologize sincerely to his brother. Harry and Meghan made significant efforts to undermine the relationship between William and Catherine, as well as their circle of intimate friends. And both of these families have young kids. There is no recovery or redemption from an incident of such magnitude. In addition, attempts have been made to tarnish the image of William and Catherine. Basically, William and Catherine are not deceitful drug users facing major problems. There is simply no connection present. Currently, Meghan has been maintaining a low profile while Harry's behavior is becoming increasingly ridiculous. This could be her clever strategy to prepare him for her departure. What are your thoughts on Harry and Meghan? We encourage you to share your thoughts and discuss them with us in the comments section below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and spread the word about my video to anyone who may find it useful, should you believe so. In addition, please remember to show your ongoing support by subscribing to the Princess Diana News team. Thank you for your kind attention. Farewell, and I will return this evening to visit each and every one of you.